young living or assisted living, you can make your home a healthy home, and it all starts with you, and it begins right now. We have a good episode today, number 123. Episode 123, fences is the subject we're going to talk about today. Push-ups, sit-ups, deep knee bends, toe touchers, 4,300 program to date, 1,550 for the month. The goal is 1,550 for the month. This is the last day of the fourth month of the big program. 27,290 is the goal for the year. Go to the link tree in the bio. Free products, free samples, free downloads, free home market evaluation. And if you're enjoying watching your senior moment, share it online and comment. Likes are nice and appreciated. Shares with comments are even better. Fences. Sheila and I were talking the other night, and I said, I got to come up with a gratefulness thing. And she said, well, what about your fence? And we just finished putting up a new fence in the backyard. And what I'm grateful for is that we have this big gate now that we can open up, get the power equipment in and out of the backyard. It also makes it easier for me to go out on the out yard and do work. So grateful for that. But then I got to thinking about fences. I thought I can do a moment on that because fences are such a big part of our culture. You know, we put up fences for many reasons. Decorative fences with the big arched entranceways, brick and iron fences, ornamental fences, privacy fences, don't see me, don't look at me, fences, barrier fences. You know, think of the center islands when you're driving down the freeways. Now they've got these monumental barriers in the center to keep people from running into one another, keep the headlights from shining in your eyes. Barrier fencing, sound barriers along the roads prevent sound from going into the neighborhoods. Border cross fencings, that's an important one that we should finish that project. Secured areas like airports, military establishments, yard storage to secure the areas. Now, fences are put up for two reasons, really. One is to keep stuff in, and the other is to keep people out. So fences are integral to our culture, and there is cultural fencing. Tradition is a fence. Food is a fence. Uh, the dress that certain cultures wear is a fence. Dance is a fence. Language is a fence. These are cultural things meant to keep people into the culture, to confine them and define them as this particular culture. And language, dress, dance, history, it also keeps other people out. So you have political fencing. What is that? Ideas, agendas, money, control. These are all political fencing ideas done through propaganda mostly, exaggeration, downright lies. Interesting that a politician can't be prosecuted for lying during a political campaign. Funny, who put that law into effect? Wedge ideas meant to divide people, separate them, put them into small corrals so you can fence them in with that idea. Constitutional fencing, laws, regulations, sinister types of things, threats of violence and force. If you have 100 employees, then you must get them vaccinated or OSHA is going to come down on you. If you protest and raise a concern about your child's education, the FBI is going to come in, Department of Justice is going to come in and investigate you. Or we're going to have the IRS investigate you and maybe give you an audit if you present an idea that we don't like. Those are all different kinds of fencing. And then there's emotional fencing, battered spouse syndrome or battered partner syndrome. That's an emotional fencing, unhealthy relationships. Bind people, fence them in from economic reasons or kids or whatever the reason. Food addictions is a fence that we impose on ourselves. Drug addiction, fence imposed on ourselves. All of the isms are fences. Now, so you can see that there are fences in our lives everywhere we look, feel, and exist. The question is, who built the fence? Who's trying to get in and who's trying to get out? For people who boast about freedom, we have a lot of fences, taking our freedoms away. Or are they protecting our freedoms? Probably both. But what are the fences in your life? And do you need to take a look at some of those fences? Do some need to go up? And maybe some need to go down. And that's our senior moment of the day. Fences. Gratefulness for my gate and my brand new fence. And now we're going to do some sit-ups. Last day, so when I was doing coffee this morning, I thought, okay, you know how I do? I do my coffee, I drop down and do push-ups. So this time, the first little plug I put in for coffee, I said, I'm just going to do as many push-ups as I can, as fast as I can, until that thing stops running. And I got my 50 in, just like that. Could have kept going and done 60, and then we'll do that tomorrow. Now we're going to do sit-ups. I'm just going to do 10. We'll finish the rest today. Lots of football going on, so we won't have to worry about that. Instead of going to the refrigerator, we're going to do some calisthenics. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So easy to do, you guys. Just get them done. You feel like $1,000,000. You get strong. This is your senior moment. Remember, the older you get, the longer you want to live. I'm Keith Hittner Senior, and we'll see you tomorrow.